Candy. And today we're going to talk about whether we know his favorites or her favorites.
Yes, your significant other's favorite.
Or your spouse. Significant other or spouse. Because what we were just talking about is that, you know, when you first start dating, you start knowing things about each other. But once you get in a relationship, maybe you quit asking. Because I just asked her, I said, do you know his favorites? And she had to stop and think for a minute. Because I know I don't know.
Pretty much don't.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Not as many as I should, probably.
Well, yeah, because I was thinking of that the other day. Because I thought, now I know what color he likes.
Mm-hmm.
But do I know anything else? You know, it's like,
right. Do you know? Well, for example, I know his favorite artist, musician, and you know.
So my significant other is running the camera and he's making faces back there. He's holding money. He likes money, I think is what he's telling me.
We can't figure it out.
I'm guessing he's waving a $20 bill at me. I like this. It wasn't quite the point we were trying to make.
No, but anyways. Oh, man.
Oh,
you can tell we're real professional here. But anyway, I should know more about his likes, I suppose. But I could probably, I'm sure he'd say the same thing. If you asked him, you know, what's my favorite color? What, you know.
So our challenge then is that you go home and talk to your incredible other, your significant other or your spouse, and sit down and talk to them. You know, like, tell me what's your favorite color if you don't know it, and you know,
we should have came up with a checklist.
Well, we can try to come up with something quick here.
Yeah, I think favorite color is important.
What's your favorite car? Well, they might know that already.
Yes.
Your favorite
I do know
band?
his favorite car. I do know his favorite artist, musician. You know, probably more things than I realize.
Favorite song?
No, because there's so many. I mean, we talk about that a lot.
I have so many. Every time we talk, I'm like, oh, I love that song. Oh, I love that song.
And that
so I
might
really
be
don't have a favorite one.
And everybody seems like they have their favorite song as a couple, but
I don't know that we do.
We've discussed it, but there's 2 or 3, and there probably will always be more. Because we should also say Chris and I just happen to be with musicians, so that may make a difference as far as why we just happen to know so much more about the music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What they like and don't like that way. But, you know, I think
I still don't know what his favorite, I don't think I know what his favorite song or artist and stuff. I know what he sings, but that doesn't mean that's his favorite.
Yeah. And you remember when you're dating and you're having dinner or something and those are the kind of things that you bring up. You know, well, is that your favorite song? And, you know, and those, they're not important things, but isn't it funny how those are the kinds of things that you talk about, but what is it? Why don't we have any clue now? You know, once you get into the relationship.
I even think now, I don't even know if I know what his favorite food is. I know what he likes to eat, but what's his favorite? You know?
Michael eat anything. We always joke, remember the commercial growing up? Ask Mikey.
He'll eat anything?
Yeah, hey Mikey.
So that's a challenge. Just, you know, do you know what your significant other or spouse likes? And if not, make a list of questions and go home and say, now, tell me, what is it that you like? Maybe it'll bring you closer.
Well, you might
bring up a conversation.
Might find out something that, maybe an activity or something that just for some reason you never got around to pursuing that one or the other of you really always wanted to do, and that might, right there, that might spark something that, you know, you both are going to go do it
that
together.
Would be a question, because that's how I got my mom bowling when she was in her 70s, is I said, after Dad died, I said, isn't there anything that you've ever always liked doing? And she said, well, yeah, bowling, and that's how we got started.
Oh,
so you could go and say that to your significant other and just say, you know, what is something that you've always wanted to do?
Yeah. Bucket list kind of thing. Yeah. What's number 1 on his or her bucket list? Do you know?
Oh, I know what Bruce's is.
Yeah.
He wants a motorcycle.
Okay. Well, but you know. See, I don't know that I could say as bucket list per se. You know, what is number 1 and number 2 on his bucket list? Really? Yeah. I should know that.
I think we'll have to have a bucket list show too one of these days.
We'll do that.
Maybe with our bucket list. I don't know if we'll include those guys in that.
And hopefully they'll listen. Well, he will because he's
director man,
but,
So
anyway, we're out of time again as usual.
So he never told us we were out of time.
Okay, so what else do you know?
Oh, we are out of time. He's been sleeping back there behind the camera. So
must be nice to be behind the camera. Well, anyway, thanks for joining us. And remember,
life should be an incredible buzz.